The 48 Laws of Power. Explained. So simple. Anyone can master them. Have you ever wondered why two people can have the same intelligence, the same qualifications, and even the same opportunities, yet one naturally earns respect while the other is constantly overlooked? The difference often isn't talent. It's understanding people. Every day, whether you're at work, in school, running a business, creating content, or building relationships, you're navigating human behavior. People make decisions based on trust, perception, emotion, and status more often than logic alone. One of the most discussed books on this subject is The 48 Laws of Power. Rather than teaching you to manipulate others, it encourages you to observe recurring patterns in history and human behavior. When you understand those patterns, you're better equipped to make wise decisions and avoid common mistakes. Today, we're exploring 5 practical principles inspired by the ideas in that book. Principles you can start applying right now. 1. Protect your reputation. Before people experience your work, they usually experience your reputation. Whether you're applying for a job, attracting clients, or building a personal brand online, people often decide whether to trust you before they ever meet you. Think about a small business with dozens of positive reviews. Most customers feel more comfortable buying from them because others have already signaled that they're trustworthy. The same principle applies to individuals. This doesn't mean pretending to be someone you're not. It means consistently keeping your promises, treating people with respect, and letting your actions reinforce the kind of person you want to become. Your reputation is built one interaction at a time. Ask yourself, if someone described you after working with you for a month, what would they say? 2. Listen more than you speak. Many people believe influence comes from having the perfect words. In reality, influence often begins with understanding. People naturally appreciate those who make them feel heard. When you ask thoughtful questions and genuinely listen, you gather valuable information while also building trust. Imagine you're negotiating with a client. Instead of immediately trying to convince them, spend time understanding what they actually need. You may discover that the real problem isn't price. It's reliability, speed, or communication. The better you understand people, the better your decisions become. The next time you're in an important conversation, challenge yourself to listen twice as much as you speak. 3. Let your actions build your credibility. Promises are easy. Results are convincing. Whether you're trying to earn a promotion, grow a business, or build an audience online, people eventually judge you by what you consistently produce. Instead of constantly telling others how capable you are, focus on creating work that demonstrates your ability. A portfolio often speaks louder than a resume. A completed project often speaks louder than a promise. When your actions consistently match your words, trust grows naturally. And trust is one of the strongest forms of influence you can earn. 4. Don't let emotion control your decisions. One of the fastest ways to lose influence is to make important decisions in moments of anger, fear, or frustration. When emotions are high, judgment is often low. Think about how many careers have been damaged by one emotional email, one angry social media post, or one argument that should have ended in silence. Strategic people understand that not every battle deserves a response. Sometimes the strongest move is to pause, think, and respond when your emotions have settled. The next time someone provokes you, don't ask yourself, how do I win this argument? Instead ask, what outcome do I actually want? That single question can completely change your response. People who master themselves are often far more influential than people who try to control everyone else. 5. Make yourself valuable. Influence doesn't come from demanding attention. It comes from becoming someone people genuinely need. The people who create the biggest opportunities are usually the ones who solve meaningful problems. If you're a student, become the person who always finds solutions. If you're an entrepreneur, focus on making your customers' lives easier. If you're building a personal brand, create content that helps people think better, work smarter, or live better. When you consistently provide value, people naturally remember you. Respect isn't something you ask for. It's something you earn through usefulness, consistency, and character. Bringing it all together. Let's quickly recap. Protect your reputation because people remember how you make them feel. Listen more than you speak because understanding people is the foundation of influence. Let your actions speak louder than your promises because results create trust. Control your emotions because calm decisions usually produce better outcomes than emotional reactions. And finally, become valuable by solving real problems for real people. These principles aren't shortcuts to success. They're habits that compound over time. The more consistently you practice them, the more confidence you'll build, the stronger your relationships will become, and the more opportunities you'll begin to attract. Books like The 48 Laws of Power remind us that understanding human behavior is just as important as developing technical skills. But knowledge alone changes nothing. Only action does. So here's your challenge. Choose just one principle from today's video and apply it over the next 7 days. Observe how people respond. Notice what changes. Small adjustments in how you think and act can produce surprisingly big results over time. If you found this video helpful and want more practical lessons inspired by some of the world's most influential books, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.